Morning everybody, Mike Niemiec here with some early morning grain and oilseed comments for Thursday, July 30th. A little bit on the plus side in the overnight trade, we're up around 3 cents in corn and wheat, up around 8 to 5 cents in the beans, $3 to $1.50 in the meal, and up around 15 points in the soybean oil. I think most of the strength is in anticipation. In a little while we'll be getting weekly export sales. We had a lot of announcements over the past week from the USDA at the 8 o'clock hour. So I think the trade is just kind of getting a little bit of a bounce in it ahead of those reports. Other than that, we were on a June-July rally in here, and we pretty much went full circle right back to those lows in the wheat market, not quite there in the corn or in the beans. In the meantime, we also took a trade that was modest to sizably net short to the long side, basically on crop concerns, both in the U.S. and abroad, and on weather-related items. But most of that has abated, and we stabilized both the weather and the crop ratings. And going forward in here, we now have the trade net long. I guess it'll take a return of weather and crop rating concerns and an important USDA report in August to reinvigorate the rally. Otherwise, if we don't have that, we're going to have to resort towards potentially continuing liquidating the net long positions that we have across the board and potentially go revisit those June-July lows like we are in wheat, and then have to go and reestablish ourselves to become more competitive against the rest of the world as far as export demand goes going forward, because we're not quite there, even though we may have somewhat supportive export sales here today. Sounds contradictory, but to sustain those sales going forward, higher prices if the rest of the world's cheaper is not going to be doable. So anyway, a little bit of a bounce in the overnight trade. We'll see what the export sales are. Weather in the short term looks conducive, but then again during the month of August, that'll be the important time period for soybeans. We pretty much are making the corn crop. We'll see what the USDA has to say in August as where we're at with that crop at this time. Once again, these are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. Thank you.